Cats are mysterious little creatures. They don't wag their tails like dogs, they don't shout their feelings like humans, but they do have secret ways of showing you that you're their favorite. Some of these signs are obvious, others are so subtle you might not even notice. But every single one is packed with meaning. If your cat does these things, you're not just their human, you're their chosen family. Sign number 1. The face-to-face connection. When your cat bonks you with their forehead, presses their cheek against you, or sneaks in a little nose touch, it might feel cute, but it's actually one of the highest honors a cat can give. Cats have special scent glands in their cheeks and forehead, and when they rub against you, they're leaving behind their scent. In cat language, this is ownership. You're mine. You belong in my circle. It's emotional too. They don't bunt just anyone. It's reserved for the people they truly trust. Think of it like a cat's version of a hug. Some use a gentle press, others a full-blown headbutt like a furry little battering ram of love. Either way, it means you're special. Sign number 2. Inviting you into their sanctuary. Cats are deeply territorial creatures, and their environment is everything to them. Each cat has special places they claim as their own. Maybe it's a cardboard box, the corner of your bed, or that one sunny spot on the windowsill. These are their sanctuaries, where they feel most secure. But here's the emotional twist. If your cat guides you into this space, curls up there, or looks at you with slow blinks and a softly flicking tail, it means something huge. They're not just inviting you to sit, they're inviting you into their inner world. When a cat exposes their belly or stretches out beside you in their sanctuary, it's a vulnerable gesture, a sign of deep trust. For a cat, this is intimate. This is personal. Their body language, soft purring, gentle headbutts, slow blinks, shows they feel completely safe with you. Imagine showing someone your childhood diary. It's that level of trust. When a cat lets their guard down in your presence, it's a rare and precious gift. When they say, "This is where I feel safe and I want you here too," you've truly earned their heart. It's their way of saying, "You belong in my world," and for a cat, that's the ultimate sign of love. Sign number 3. Trusting you to lift them up. Let's be honest, cats love control. They're natural-born climbers, always choosing their own vantage points and deciding when and where they want to be touched. For most cats, being picked up means surrendering that control, even if just for a moment. Many will squirm, resist, or even dart away if they're not comfortable. So when your cat lets you scoop them into your arms without protest, that's enormous trust. It means they feel safe, secure, and confident that you won't harm them. Some cats will even lean in, purr softly, or close their eyes while you cradle them. That's a sign they're not just tolerating you, they're enjoying the closeness and warmth. When a cat goes completely limp or falls asleep in your arms, it's the ultimate display of vulnerability. In the wild, a cat would never let its guard down like this. Imagine being lifted into the air by someone 10 times your size, not knowing where you'll land. Terrifying, right? For a cat, this is a leap of faith. For your cat to accept that risk with you shows a deep, unspoken bond. They know, deep down, that you'll never let them fall. That trust is a precious gift, and it means your cat truly adores you. Sign number 4. Becoming your midnight bodyguard. Ever woken up to your cat sitting at the end of your bed, staring at the door like a little sentinel? Or sprawled across your legs like a warm, purring security blanket? That's not random. Cats are natural protectors. In their mind, they're lions watching over their pride. And when you're asleep, at your most vulnerable, they step into the role of guardian. It's touching, isn't it? Because they don't see you as just the food provider. You're family. And family deserves protection, even if it means staying awake to keep the monsters away while you dream. Sign number 5. Choosing you as their bed. Cats sleep up to 16 hours a day, which means napping is serious business. But for your cat, sleep isn't just about rest, it's about safety, comfort, and trust. They're incredibly selective about where they settle down. In the wild, a cat's sleeping spot could mean the difference between safety and danger. So when your cat curls up on your chest, snuggles against your side, or tucks themselves into the crook of your arm, it's a powerful message. They're saying, "You are my safe place." Your heartbeat, your warmth, and even your scent are soothing to them, reminders that they're home. It's a sign of deep trust, because sleep is when they're most vulnerable, and they would never let their guard down unless they felt completely secure. If your cat chooses you as their mattress, it's their way of saying, "With you I feel completely safe. You're not just a friend, you're family." And yes, sometimes you'll wake up unable to breathe under their weight, or with a paw pressed firmly into your face. But that's the price of being loved so fiercely. It's slightly suffocating love, but it's love in its purest, fluffiest form. When your cat chooses you as their bed, they're giving you the ultimate compliment: their trust, their affection, and their heart. Sign number 6. The vulnerable belly roll. The belly, soft, fluffy, and filled with vital organs. In the wild, a cat would never expose it. So when your cat flops over in front of you, belly up, they're not just stretching. They're saying, "Look, I trust you enough to show you my weakest spot." Sometimes it's a trap, we've all fallen for it. But even if it ends with a playful swipe, the fact that they offer that belly in the first place means you've earned their trust. Sign number 7. Gentle love nibbles. Yes, cats bite. But sometimes those little bites aren't about aggression, they're actually a quirky sign of affection. If your cat gives you soft, tiny nibbles on your hand, your finger, or even your arm, it's their way of saying, "I trust you, and you're special to me." Sometimes they'll even go for your nose or chin. It might surprise you, but to your cat, it's a gentle love tap, a secret code that you're part of their inner circle. This sweet behavior goes all the way back to kittenhood. When they were tiny, they'd nibble their litter mates as a form of grooming, play, and bonding. It's how they learn to interact with those they care about. So when your cat gives you a gentle nibble, it's a sign you've been accepted as family. It's their way of saying, "You belong with me." There's a deep trust in that moment, a silent promise of friendship and love. Of course, there's a big difference between a gentle love nibble and an "I've had enough" chomp. Pay attention to your cat's body language. Flattened ears or a twitching tail can mean it's time to give them space. If a bite draws blood or leaves a mark, that's not affection. It's a sign your cat is overstimulated or upset. Always respect their boundaries. But those soft, playful nibbles, cherish them. They're a rare and beautiful way your cat says, "I love you." Sign number 8. Following you from room to room. This one's subtle, but so powerful. If your cat trails after you into the kitchen, the bathroom, even the hallway, it's not just curiosity, it's affection. Cats are independent creatures. They don't need to be with you 24/7. So if they choose to shadow you like a tiny, silent bodyguard, it's because your presence brings them comfort. You're their safe place, no matter where you go. Sign number 9. Slow blinks, the silent "I love you." Finally, perhaps the most beautiful sign of all, the slow blink. When your cat looks at you, holds eye contact, and then gently closes their eyes, it's not boredom, it's not sleepiness, it's love. In the feline world, a slow blink means trust. It's like them saying, "I feel safe enough to let my guard down around you. Try returning the gesture." Slow blink back. You might be surprised when your cat responds in kind, like you've just shared a secret language only the two of you understand. So, does your cat do any of these things with you? Which signs have you noticed the most? Drop your stories in the comments, because I know every cat has their own quirky way of showing love. And if you think this was surprising, wait until you see the next video. Your cat doesn't just see you as human. Here's what you really are to them. Trust me, it'll change the way you look at your bond forever.